Someone hands you a topic. 10 seconds pass, 20 seconds, your mouth is open but nothing comes out. Sound familiar? Here's the truth nobody tells you. This isn't an English problem. It's a asterisk structure problem. You already have thousands of words in your head. What you're missing is a map. A simple path your brain can follow the second someone says, talk about this. By the end of this video, you'll have that map. 6 tools you can use on literally any topic. Family, money, technology, dreams, anything. Let's get into it. Quick reality check. Knowing English and speaking English are 2 different skills. You can know 10,000 words and still freeze, because freezing isn't about vocabulary, it's about not knowing where to put your next sentence. That changes today. Grab a notebook if you can, because we're going to build a toolkit together, and I want you talking out loud while you watch, not just nodding along. Ready? Let's go. Tool 1, the launch line. The hardest part of any answer is the first 4 seconds, so don't improvise them, pre-build them. Keep 2 or 3 launch lines ready at all times, sentences that work for almost any subject. Let's dive into topic for a second. Honestly, topic is something I think about a lot. There's a lot to say about topic, so I'll start with the basics. Notice none of these require you to already know what you're going to say. They just get your mouth moving, which is 80% of the battle. Then add 1 line that states why the topic matters. Let's dive into money for a second. It shapes almost every decision we make. Honestly, friendship is something I think about a lot because it affects how happy we actually are. Launch line plus why it matters. Line equals you're already 2 sentences deep before you've even had to think of an idea. Momentum does the rest. Tool 2, the 3-step staircase. Claim right arrow, cause right arrow case. This is your engine when you don't know what to say next. 3 steps, always in this order. 1, claim asterisk, say what you believe. 2, cause asterisk, say why you believe it. 3, case asterisk, give a real situation that proves it. Let's build 1. Topic, asterisk, sleep, asterisk, asterisk. Claim, I think sleep is one of the most underrated parts of health. Cause, because our brain actually repairs itself while we rest. Case, for instance, people who sleep less than 6 hours often struggle to focus the next day, even if they drink coffee. 3 sentences, 0 hesitation, and it sounds like you planned it, but really you just followed the staircase. Try it with ambition. Claim, I believe ambition pushes people further than talent does. Cause, because talent fades without effort, but ambition keeps showing up. Case, think about someone who isn't naturally gifted at something, but practices every single day, and ends up better than people who started ahead of them. Once claim cause case becomes automatic, you can speak on almost anything for 30 to 60 seconds without a single gap. Tool 3, the question ladder. If your mind still feels empty, stop trying to think of something to say and instead interrogate the topic. Ask it questions like it's a witness. What is this, really? Why does it matter to anyone? Who does it affect? What's one upside, one downside? Where have I seen this in my own life? Let's climb the ladder with asterisk, traveling asterisk. What is it? Traveling means experiencing places outside your usual routine. Why does it matter? It broadens how you see the world and other people. Upside, you learn flexibility, since plans rarely go perfectly. Downside, it can be expensive and tiring. My life, even a short trip to a nearby town, taught me more than a month of reading about a culture. 5 questions just gave you 5 sentences. That's not luck, that's a system. Use it on asterisk, stress asterisk, asterisk, discipline asterisk, asterisk, the internet asterisk, asterisk, anything. The ladder always has rungs. Tool 4, glue words. Ideas without connectors sound like a list. Connectors turn a list into a flowing thought, and as a bonus, they buy your brain a half second to think of what's next. Your starter set. To begin with, opens a point. On top of that, adds a point. The reason is asterisk, asterisk, explains. Take this as an example, illustrates. That said, asterisk introduces contrast. In the end, asterisk signals you're wrapping up. Watch the difference. Without glue, exercise is good. It helps the body, it helps the mind, people skip it. With glue to begin with, exercise is good for the body. On top of that, it clears your mind. Take this as an example, a short walk can shift your whole mood after a stressful morning. That said, a lot of people still skip it because it feels like one more task. In the end, even 10 minutes counts. Same ideas, completely different feel. Glue words are cheap to learn and they instantly make you sound more fluent than you actually are yet, which, honestly, is the whole game. Tool 5. Borrow from your own life. You don't need to be an expert on a topic to speak about it. You just need to be a witness to your own experience. If someone throws technology at you and you're not a tech person, you don't need statistics. You say, I'm no expert on this, but I use it constantly, mostly for messaging and watching tutorials. I'd say it's made small tasks faster, but it's also made it harder to focus for long stretches. That's a full, honest, natural answer. No memorized paragraph, no fear of getting it wrong, because it's your life, and nobody can correct your own experience. Useful phrases for this. From what I've noticed, personally I've found that, there was a time when. These instantly make your English sound less like a rehearsed script and more like a real conversation, which is exactly the goal. Tool 6. Trade down, not up. When you can't recall an advanced word, don't stall, trade it for a simpler one. Fluent speakers do this constantly. It's not a weakness, it's a skill. Forget meticulous, say very careful with details *. Forget inevitable, say bound to happen. Forget overwhelmed, say too much to handle at once. Nobody in a real conversation is grading your vocabulary. They're listening for your idea. A simple sentence delivered smoothly beats an advanced sentence that dies halfway through. Putting it together, the 60-second drill. Here's how to practice all 6 tools at once daily. 1. Pick one word, anything. Family, rain, deadlines, weekends. 2. Set a 60-second timer. 3. Launch line, right arrow, claim, cause, case, right arrow, 1 question, ladder, rung. A glue word, right arrow, 1 line from your own life. 4. Don't stop for mistakes. Keep going until the timer ends. 5. Record it, listen back. Fix only 1 or 2 things, try again tomorrow. Do this for a week with 7 different topics, then repeat the same 7 the following week. You'll notice something interesting the second time around. The words come faster, the pauses shrink, and the sentences start connecting almost on their own. That's not magic. That's your brain building the habit. Closing. Mistakes are not the enemy here, silence is. A sentence with a small grammar slip still communicates. 10 seconds of silence communicates nothing. So here's your one job before you close this video. Pick a topic right now out loud for 60 seconds using at least 2 of the tools we just covered. Don't wait until you feel ready. Readiness is built by doing this, not before it. If this helped you think about speaking a little differently, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, where we'll keep building your fluency, one small habit at a time.